Hi, I'm Anna Baker here for Need2know.co.uk. I'm on set of Hollyoaks in Liverpool. I'm heading into Ilgnosh now, ready to interview Chris Mountain, who plays moody teenager Justin. Come on. Hello, Chris.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm alright, I'm tired, but I'm alright.
Why are you tired? You out last night?
No, been working. Been working this morning, so yeah. Been doing some quite physical scenes this morning. Been getting beaten up, so.
Right, okay.
Can't tell you why I'm getting beaten up, but I have been.
Okay. Right, now first of all, your character, Justin, is pretty stroppy. Now, are you like this in real life?
Not really. I can be sometimes if I've not had enough sleep or if I'm in a bit of a bad mood. But to be fair, Justin's not as stroppy as he used to be. He's got better now, and he's kind of becoming a lot more nicer since boot camp and since all this stuff with Mackie. He's kind of come out of his shell a bit, and he's been a bit nicer to everyone now, so. He's not as stroppy as he was. He's not beating his mum up or pushing people through windows anymore.
Okay, thank you. Now, unfortunately, this is a bit of a kind of stereotypical teenage role you've been landed with.
Yeah.
And you're kind
it's
of
not
having
unfortunate. It's cool. It's nice to play because it's like quite a lot different from myself. I like playing people who are like a lot different to me because it feels like I can switch off Chris and turn on whoever I'm playing then, and it's like I like acting other people and people that are different to me, so it's nice to play someone who's a stroppy teenager, because I'm not particularly stroppy. Or a bit of an idiot, but I'm never particularly stroppy.
Thank you. Okay, now one of the really, really big storylines you dealt with was your on-screen dad's death.
Yeah.
Big story to be dealing with.
Yeah.
How was it? Was it stressful playing that role?
It wasn't really stressful. It was like because when you've got to do crying scenes, like they use something called tear stick, and it's like Vicks, and they put it under your eyes and it makes you cry. But I really don't like using it because it stings and it's not nice. So I try and make myself cry. And it's my option to make myself feel like that. But if you're like you have to make yourself cry like 4 takes, you have to do the same energy and the same emotion in each take, then it does kind of take it out of you a bit. Like when you get home and you just like your eyes are all red and you just sat like, in front of the TV like a cabbage, just not doing anything. It is quite hard. So if you've got like 4 or 5 scenes in a day when you've got to cry and you've got to do this angle, you've got to do that angle, you've got to do like 10 takes on each one, it does kind of take it out. Yeah, even when you are using tear stick, it just makes you feel like a bit rubbish, to be honest.
Yeah, you just feel really emotionally driven because you're putting a lot of energy into doing that. And how did you handle taking on that role? Because obviously it's quite a sensitive issue.
Well, it wasn't really that difficult. Like I say, it's not like me, so I could like look at other things that have happened. Because I only live with my mum. Looks like my mum was a single parent, and I knew who my dad was, but I didn't live with him. So it was I could kind of relate to like being really close with my mum. But to have my dad die, that didn't happen. It was quite difficult at first to feel how you would feel if your dad did die, and because he hung himself as well, which was like kind of a bit of a downfall. And to be told that he had hung himself after all the years when he thought that he'd had a heart attack, it's kind of all these questions like why did he kill himself? Was it anything to do with me? And he kind of blamed himself a little bit for saying he wasn't a good enough son. But I had to cry, and I kind of imagining someone that were close to me hanging from a seat. It's not a very nice thing to picture, but if you've got to get that emotion going, you've got to think about bad things, otherwise it's not just going to come. It looks natural when you do it.
Come naturally.
Yeah.
The show itself does cover a lot of issues related to teenagers, and there's bullying and fancying teachers. Yeah. Do you think that's good that the show covers such like hard-hitting storylines, and does it help people? Do you think like teenagers watching it when they get in from school?
I think every soap covers like a wide variety of like different subjects, but you've got to really, because at the end of the day, soap's trying to portray real life, and it's trying to make people at ease with the characters, so they think that that could happen or this could happen. Now,
something I want to know is you were quite young when you joined the show. Were your school friends jealous when you got your role? Because you know what it's like at school, people can be quite catty and...
Not really, because I went to like a performing arts kind of college type of thing. It's like a school that is like, you can either be on the performing arts side or not on the performing arts side, so it's like kind of split. No one really got jealous. Like my mates used to like take the mick a bit, like, oh, you're getting to work with all these girls and everything, which is an upside. But no one were ever really jealous about it. And they weren't like, you this and you that.
What's it like going to showbiz bashes? Is it exciting? Do you see loads of gorgeous people?
Yeah, you do. I'm quite, when I go to these showbiz bashes, I'm kind of in awe of everything. I just sit there with my friend or whoever I'm with, and I'm like, oh, look, there's so-and-so there. And it's like, when I first started going, I I was kind of like, oh my God, that's so-and-so and that's so-and-so. But now I've realised, because people are like that with me, like people see me in the street and be like, oh God, that's just in Hollyoaks. And I'm like, I really know I get really embarrassed when people come up to me because I really don't know what to say to them. And they come, oh, you're in Hollyoaks, aren't you? Yeah.
Okay, so who's your favourite actor and which film?
I've got a few favourite actors like Robert De Niro, Al Pacino, and Nicolas Cage. I like Nicolas Cage because one of my favourite films is Face Off with him and John Travolta, and Scarface. That's my all-time favourite film. That is probably the best film I've ever seen.
And would you like to be as recognised as him one day?
Yeah, because I like the whole method acting thing. Like I said before about crying myself, and it's not really method acting. I didn't go and live in the streets like Robert De Niro did for Taxi Driver and stuff. But I just got a lot of respect for people who like take time like out. Say Robert De Niro's like a Hollywood star, and he went and shaved his head and went and lived as a taxi driver for 6 months before he did Taxi Driver just to get in the right frame of mind. And I've just got respect for someone who can do that, and maybe I'll get a role like I can do that one day, but I don't know, I'll have to see.
You're a bit of a footy fan, aren't you? Playing the Hollyoaks
kind
football
of.
team?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
Okay, and what position do you like playing?
Usually I play in net. I'm a goalkeeper.
Oh, have you got big hands?
Not really. A bit dirty.
Okay. Something I just want to ask you a bit is kind of aspirations after Hollyoaks. Do you think you'll ever go travelling at all? And if so, where would you love to go? Anywhere?
It's like a cliche, but I've seen like England and the Dales living in Yorkshire and stuff. I've seen all that. But I want to see like the desert, and I want to see like rainforests and the snow. And it sounds cheesy, but I just want to see like just different things that I'm not like used to seeing. Like in India and stuff. Like if you go like walking around on an elephant and stuff, like I just think that'd be wicked just to walk through a big fountain with an elephant. And I don't know. I think I might go with my girlfriend to India. That'd be good.
Thank you for talking to me, Chris.
It's all right.
That's brilliant.
Cheers. Thank you.